एक बार व्हाट्सएप चैट आप एक बार एक हफ्ते का अगर आप देख लीजिएगा ना, तो आपको पता चल जाएगा कि क्या है आपका टाइम टेबल। केमिस्ट्री किस दिन होती है? कौन कौन सा सब्जेक्ट लेते हैं आप? केमिस्ट्री,
केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स, मैथ्स।
केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स एंड मैथ्स। तो केमिस्ट्री आपका कब होता है? ट्यूसडे थर्सडे को होता था, अब तो चेंज हो जाएगा, अब ये हो जाएगा सैटरडे संडे। आई थिंक इट विल बी समवेयर अराउंड सऊदी में 6:30 टू 8:30 वाला टाइमिंग होगा आपका। आई थिंक दिस इज फ्री। फिजिक्स आपका किस दिन होता है? पता नहीं।
फिजिक्स मंडे एंड वेंसडे।
है ना, मंडे वेंसडे होता है, ठीक है। और उसके बाद मैथ सैटरडे संडे होता है, आई थिंक, राइट?
यस सर।
ये 4 to 6 होता है, ठीक है।
या
अब देखिए, आपने तो 2 क्या 3 क्लास मिस कर दिया है आपने। एक आप अगर देखिएगा चैट खोल के, तो नबील हमने आपको भेजा था एक इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री का लेक्चर, जिसको देख के रखना था। आपने वो देखा
जी जी।
रिकॉर्डिंग? और रिकॉर्डिंग देख
हाँ
लिया आपने, ठीक है।
जी, देखिए।
सैटरडे को आप क्लास नहीं अटेंड किए, संडे को भी आपने क्लास नहीं अटेंड किया, तो आपको 2 और रिकॉर्डिंग्स देखने पड़ जाएंगे। अब बात समझ में आ रही है? तो थोड़ा ना टच
या
में रहिए आप प्लीज, ठीक है। आप को हम लिंक एक प्लेलिस्ट भेज दे रहे हैं, आप उसी में से देख लीजिएगा। और यहाँ तो केमिकल काइनेटिक्स हो रहा है, केमिकल काइनेटिक्स आपके इसमें आ भी नहीं रहा है, तो इट्स बेटर दैट यू स्पेंड दिस टाइम फॉर इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री जो आपके सिलेबस में आ रहा है। कुछ डाउट्स वगैरह होना तो फिर हमें मैसेज कीजिएगा प्लीज, ठीक है। थोड़ा कांटेक्ट में रहिए। आपको मैंने मैसेज किया था, आपने कुछ रिप्लाई भी नहीं किया। उसने रिप्लाई करते तो आपको फिर से लिंक भी हम भेज देते। ओके, जस्ट अ सेकेंड। ओके, सो जस्ट गो टू दिस लिंक, नबील खान, एंड
ओके सर।
सैटरडे और संडे का डेट देखिए, ठीक है। सो इट विल बी व्हाट डेट्स? आई थिंक इट विल बी 17th and 18th, राइट? हाँ, 17th and 18th सितंबर में जो क्लासेस हुई हैं, उन क्लासेस के लेक्चर रिकॉर्डिंग को देखिए। कुछ समझ में नहीं आया उसमें, हो सकता है आपको, तो फिर हमको मैसेज कीजिएगा। ओके
Sir, sir, I'm having electrochemistry in school exams. Is it
I'm telling
possible for me also to?
yeah, you want the link, you can have the link. I don't have any issue.
Yes, sir, can you send it, sir, at that
हाँ
particular
हम भेज
time?
दे रहे हैं। नहीं, हम भेज दे रहे हैं आपको, ठीक है। मैं भेज दे रहा हूँ आपको। हेलो कृपा, हाय।
Yes, sir.
कृपा, आप 11th में हो ना?
Yeah, I'm in 11th.
आपने तो लिंक जल्दी ज्वाइन कर लिया लगता है। देखिए टाइम यही था आपका। You have to join at 6, I think, कृपा।
Okay, sir.
ओके, सेम लिंक 6 o'clock, ठीक है। चलिए। So
In
last
alcohol, yes, I have some doubts, sir.
हाँ, तो you please message me, okay, on WhatsApp, whatever the doubt is, ठीक है नबील?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, and also don't wait for the class. Whenever you have a doubt now, you just send it to me as soon as you get the doubt. वेट मत किया कीजिए क्लास के लिए। नंबर हमने आप लोगों को इस वजह से ही दिया हुआ है कि डाउट जब भी आए तो फिर आप उस टाइम हमें भेज दीजिए, ठीक है। चलिए, right here first of all. So we looked at instantaneous rate also, average rate also. We have also looked how the rate of reaction changes when we change the various parameters, like for example, concentration and volume also. Now, right, let us look at the rate constant and its unit. Let us look at the rate constant and its unit, and how we can tell the order of reaction. How can we tell the order of reaction with its unit? So first of all, right, first order reaction. Right, I can put up a topic. Units of rate constant. Units of rate constant. And in unit of rate constant, you will first of all write, let us start with zero order reactions, okay? Number one, zero order reaction. Now, in zero order reaction, we are going to write what is rate. For example, we have A to B. So rate will be equal to some rate constant K into the concentration of A to the power 0. That is the order. What is the order of reaction here? The order of reaction is equal to 0. Now, what is the unit of rate? The rate unit is always moles per liter per second. Moles change in concentration upon time. Change in position kya hota hai? Meter per second, right? Per second is there, and what is changing? The position is changing, that we measure in meters and all, right? Speed mein. Here what is changing? The concentration is changing. So rates unit is always mole per liter per second. Moles per liter per second. Now this will be equal to what? What is A to the power 0? Can anyone tell me? What is A to the power 0? Anything to the power 0, it is equal to? Anything to the power 0 is equal to?
1, sir.
1. Very good. So this will be equal to K. And we can see that the unit of K, that is the rate constant, will also be equal to unit of K will be equal to moles per liter per second. This is only for the zero order reaction. This is only for the zero order reaction. Now let's look at first order reaction. If I look at first order reaction, then let me write a reaction, general reaction such as A is giving B. So here rate is equal to K into the concentration of A to the power 1. Now we want to know the unit of K. So I'll write it like this. K, it is equal to, what is the unit of rate? The unit of rate is always going to be moles per liter per second. Divide by A. And what is A? A is having concentration. A is what? Concentration of A to the power 1. And concentration is written as moles per liter. So can you see that I can cancel this moles per liter and moles per liter? The unit of K will be equal to how much? Second inverse. Can all of you see that? Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Now let's look at the next one. Second order reaction. For example, I have two A giving B. I mean, we can write it 2A giving B or A giving B, but here the rate is equal to K into the concentration of A squared. That means if I increase the concentration of A, then the rate becomes, if I double the concentration of A, the rate becomes how many times? It becomes 4 times. Now here I will write again K, it is equal to the concentration. That means mole, rate is concentration per liter per second, concentration per second. A square is going to be moles per liter square like this. So I can write this as mole per liter per second divided by, now I can cancel this whole thing by this one square, right? Yes or no, please tell me, guys.
Yes, sir.
So I can maybe write this as just second inverse on the top, and here I have mole liter inverse. Now you can see that liter inverse, if it goes up, it will become liter, and then you will have mole inverse, second inverse. This is the unit of K for the second order. Can all of you see that? Yes or no, please tell me, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, tell me here, what is the power of L? In this case, what is the power of L?
Sir, 1.
1. And what is the order of reaction?
Second,
Two.
sir.
2. Okay. What is the power of L here?
0.
0.
L to the power 0 is equal to what? 1. That is why it is what? L is equal, the power of L is equal to 0. And what is the order?
1.
1.
1. What is the power here?
Minus
Minus
1.
1.
And what is the order?
0.
So can you see a pattern here?
Yes, sir.
Right? You just need to add 1 to whatever power of L is. In the unit of K, whatever the power of L is given, you just add 1 to it and you are going to get the order of reaction. Okay, so you can write note here. Just add 1 to the power of L in the unit of rate constant to get the order of reaction. The next point, in general, if the order of reaction is equal to n, unit of K, it is equal to moles per liter to the power 1 minus n per second. Is everyone done? Yes or no? Please tell me. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys. Send the answer for this in chat. You have been given the value of K, and from those units now, you have to tell me what is the order. Send the answer in chat, okay? The Zoom chat. Similarly for this one. Yes, Mohammed Umar. Yes, Ishma. Yes, Saf, correct. Hmm. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Sir, did you get
Sorry?
my did you get my answer, sir?
No, I have not received your answer. आपने क्या WhatsApp में भेजा है?
Yes, sir.
नहीं, हम चैट पढ़ रहे हैं, चैट में भेज सकते हो ना? ठीक है, एक सेकंड. करेक्ट. या so this is going to be second order and this is going to be first order reactions. Yeah, okay. Now there can be some other type of question. Please write. For a reaction 2x giving x2, for reaction 2x giving x2, the rate of reaction becomes 27 times if concentration of reactant x is increased 3 times, as x is increased 3 times. Find the order of reaction. So see, in these type of questions, first of all, you will start with the simple template rate of reaction. So the rate expression will be equal to R is equal to K into the concentration of X to the power N, where N is equal to the rate. Sorry, N is equal to the order of reaction, where N is equal to the order of reaction. Okay. Now, then this is the first case, first experiment. Now what they are doing, this is the simple experiment when they have not increased the concentration to anything. They have not increased the concentration as of yet. The concentration is X right now. But in the second case, what happens in the second experiment, they increase the concentration of X 3 times. So it becomes 3x to the power N. This N and this K is not going to change. But this increase in the concentration is going to change the rate, and the rate becomes 27 R. Can all of you understand these two equations? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? So you have to just make this these two equations from what? These two equations from the question that is given above. देखिए, second वाला है ना, that is quite easy to make because they have given 27 times and 3 times. But to imagine that before increasing the concentration, there must have been a reaction. Then only we could say that it became 27 times. So that's the first reaction that is a bit tricky. So remember that you'll always start with a template rate expression in which you have R is equal to K into reactant to the power their order, and then what happens when we increase or decrease? You'll have that reaction. Now you have two reactions. You can now just divide any one of them by any one of them. So in order to be a bit more clear, what I will do is divide 2 by 1. And when I will divide 2 by 1, I will have 27R divided by R, which will be equal to K into X times X to the power N. And here I will have K, now 3 to the power N, and also X to the power N, right? Because 3 to the power 3 into X to the power N will be equal to 3N 2 into X to the power N. Now here I can just eliminate these things, and I will be getting, now I can also eliminate this part here, and I will be getting 27. It is equal to 3N. Now from here, what you can see very clearly, 27 we can write it as 3 to the power 3, which is equal to 3 to the power n, and therefore n is equal to 3. All of you got this? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys.
Sir, when we divide equation 2 by 1, then the RHS, it will be k into 3x raised to n by k into x raised to n, right, sir?
What?
Sir, when we are dividing equation 2 by 1, equation 2 is 27r is equal to k into 3x raised to n, and r is equal to k into x raised to n. So when we are dividing it, how in the right side it is getting inverse, sir?
I did not again get it. Did anyone get what he said? Do you have any problem in this? Tell me. Nabil Ahmed?
No, sir. No, sir.
No. Now
No,
you
sir.
got it, everything.
Sir, we said that we are dividing equation 2 by 1, right, sir? In equation 2, left side is we have 27r, and equation 1 we have left side r. So when we're dividing equation 2 by 1, LHS comes out to be 27r by r. Then in the RHS, it should come out k into 3x raised to n by k into x raised to n, right, sir? Why are we getting the inverse of it?
No,
The
okay,
RHS.
okay. Yeah, correct. That is correct. Three to the power n, x to the power n, and k into x to the power n. Yeah. Yeah, you were correct. Write this down, then we'll look at some other questions also. Now you can see that this comes under the category where we have experimental evidences, and from the experimental evidences we are seeing what we are getting the order of reaction, because see, you have to do an experiment. You have to do the experiment 2 times. So first when we have the concentration as x, and then we have the concentration as 3x, and then we have to look how the change in concentration is affecting the rate of reaction. And when we see that, we can devise equations to calculate the order of reactions. Okay, so first we saw how can we calculate the order of reaction from the rate constant, and now we are seeing how we can calculate the order of reaction using experimental data. So this is also an example of experimental data.
Sir.
Tell me.
Sir, I joined late, so like for the rest of the notes, how much space to leave?
I think you should leave 1 page.
Okay, sir.
Hishma, 1 page, no?
Sir, 1 page.
No, I'm asking Hishma. Hishma, how many pages should she leave?
So for me, it's 2 pages.
2 pages? You mean 1 sheet? Okay. इतना क्या लिखा दिया हमने? It will depend on आस्था कि आपकी नोटबुक का साइज क्या है, लंबा है छोटा है. अपने हिसाब से आप ये कर लीजिए. देखिए इतना करवाया हमने. Can you see it, आस्था?
Yes, sir. 1 page, I think it's fit.
Okay. 1 page will be enough, I think also. Then everyone is on a please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Right, another question. For reaction 2x giving x2. Same reaction, okay? Now in this case, what is happening? If the volume of container is reduced to half, then the rate becomes 8 times. Find the order of reaction. Okay, now see here. First of all, you will always start with the template. The original reaction that must have been done, it will give me R is equal to K into X to the power N, where N is the order of reaction. Now, this is my first case. Now, since they are also changing the volume, what I will do, I will write the concentration in terms of volume. So R will be equal to K into, now this will be number of moles, that is N, divided by the volume V, right? Number of moles of X. So I will write it more like Nx, and this will be to the power N. This is my first equation. Why I have written in terms of volume? Because we are changing the volume. In the second case, what is happening? In the second experiment that we did, we had K. We have the same amount of number of moles, but now we have half of the volume. That means I have V by 2 to the power N. And when I have this condition, my rate becomes 8 times. Is that clear? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next what we need to do, again 2 by 1. So 8R, it will be equal to K into
Sir, what
NX.
is NX?
Number of moles of X.
Okay. Okay.
सॉल्व कीजिएगा आप लोग, सॉल्व करके बताइए कितना आ रहा है. You have to find the value of N. Everything else will get cancelled. You will just find the value of N. Yeah, correct, Mohammed Umar. So we know that concentration, no? See, whenever you have anything in the square brackets.
Sir, N
That
is equal
means-
to 3, sir.
Send in chat your answers, please. Send in chat. Concentration of A. Concentration means, that means molarity of A. This will be equal to number of moles of A divided by whatever the volume is. Nabil Ahmed, correct. Yes, Sam, correct. Yes, Minashi, correct. Yes, Khalid, correct. No, Muhammad Umar, try once again. You have to give me N is equal to how much, Muhammad Umar? Now it is fine. Then everyone, yes or no, please tell me, guys. I hope everyone got it. किसका आंसर नहीं आया अभी तक? I think Asta has not answered. Yeah, Hishma has also not answered. Hishma, are you stuck?
Yes, sir.
Ishma and Astha and who else? आपने कर लिया? Solve किया?
Sir,
Yeah, tell me, Umar.
you can zoom out to this question.
Ishma, did you solve for n? The order of
Yes,
reaction?
I'm doing.
Doing it? Okay. हाँ सलमान करो. See guys, those who have not done till now. In the second case, we have 8R, which is equal to K and X upon, I can write it 2 into nx upon V to the power n. Right? This will be divided by K into nx upon V to the power n. Yes, Ishma, correct. So R and R can get cancelled. And then we can have K and K getting cancelled. So this will be 8 is equal to 2 to the power n. Then we have nx upon V to the power n divided by nx upon V to the power n. And we can cancel it like this, which will give me this 8 as 2 to the power 3. And I can write this also 2 to the power n. And then we can write n is equal to 3. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys. Okay, I think you're done. Right, next. For a reaction A plus B, that is giving me some product B, the rate of reaction becomes 8 times when concentration of A and B is doubled. A and B both are doubled, is doubled. Right, next. The rate becomes 2 times when concentration of only A is doubled. Concentration of only A is doubled. Find the overall order of reaction. And the order with respect to A and B. So you are going to write three rate expressions, 1, 2 and 3, because we have done it 3 times. एक तो आपका template है. Please never forget the template. When there is no change, जब हमने कुछ increase या decrease नहीं किया है, when we have simple, you will write it as what? R is equal to k into a to the power, let us write a, and b to the power some b. Okay, so this a and b are the order with respect to a and with respect to b. Now you will write what happens the second times. The rate becomes 8 times and the concentration of a and b is doubled. You will show me how you are going to write that. Then the concentration becomes 2 times when the concentration of only a is doubled. Then you are going to show me how will you write that. So give me these next 2 equations and send me on WhatsApp. Okay, send me on WhatsApp those 2 equations.
Sir, we have to just send the equations or we have to solve it?
First of all, send the equations. Okay. And you will send the equations and then I will ask you to work on it. Like what you have to divide, think about it. Okay. 2 से 1 को divide करना, 3 से 1 को कैसे divide करना, उसके बारे में सोचिए, एक बार attempt कीजिए, फिर उसके बाद हम बताते हैं. So Khalid, your second reaction is correct. Third reaction is also correct. So you may proceed, Khalid. Okay. आप आगे बढ़िए, आप सोचिए कि किस तरह से हम A और B निकाल सकते हैं. Okay, okay, fine. I've got a lot of answers now. Astha, looking at yours. Yeah, very good, Astha. Reactions are fine. You can try to attempt on the further step. Like next step क्या होगा? किसको किससे divide करना? You have got 3 equations. Saifullah, yeah, Saifullah, correct. Very good. Nabil Ahmed. Yes, Nabil Ahmed, you can also proceed. Okay. So Khalid, Astha, Saifullah, and Nabil, all of you can proceed. And others, please send the answers. These 3 equations. Please chat में क्यों भेज रहे हैं? Mohammed Umar, please send it on WhatsApp ना. Okay. Yeah, it seems fine. But आपको का धोखा भी हो सकता है ना. और 2A, 2B, 2A only and A. हाँ ठीक लग रहा है. It's fine, correct. You can also proceed, Mohammed Umar. Juggle with these equations, and you will get A and B also. Okay, waiting for Salman, Hishma, Astha. नहीं Astha नहीं, sorry. Salman, Hishma and Minashi. Astha ने भेज दिया है. Okay, Hishma. Yes, Hishma. हाँ, correct. Now you can try the next steps, Hishma. Can you try for the next steps?
Yes, I'll try.
ठीक है। सलमान, सब कुछ सही है, थोड़ा सा आप क्लियरली लिखिए। देखिए फर्स्ट रिएक्शन में आपके जो ऑर्डर्स फॉर ए एंड बी है, दैट दोज आर ए एंड बी लोअर केस, बट फॉर द सेकंड एंड थर्ड रिएक्शन आप बी को एन लिख दिया है आपने, या फिर पता नहीं आप बी ही लिखना चाह रहे थे क्या? एन दिख रहा है हमें तो।
Which one? Second one?
सेकंड वन, हाँ, ऑर्डर 2b टू द पावर
B.
क्या है वो?
Yeah, that's
बी
B.
है वो। अच्छा, सी में क्या है वो? तीसरे इक्वेशन में क्या है? बी टू द पावर
B.
बी टू द पावर बी।
B. Yeah.
बी तो नहीं लग रहा, लेकिन वो सेकंड वाला फिर भी लग रहा है, उसको आदमी बोल देगा, लेकिन उसके बाद और ठीक से लिखे, ठीक है? ओके
Okay.
ओके, Nabeel Ahmed, I think your answers are right, correct, very good. And मीनाक्षी, सही है, correct. You can go for the next steps also. Yes, Nabeel Ahmed, that is correct. Khalid, very good, Khalid, that is correct. हाँ, सैफुल्ला, करेक्ट, ओके फाइन, हमने अभी देखा सर। या दैट आंसर इज करेक्ट सर। Everyone answer for this. So we'll write our second time, which is 8r, which is equal to k into Asma. Guys, just send me the answers, okay? I'm just coming back in 1 minute. I'm waiting for Minashi, Kishma, and who else? has not given the answer. मोहम्मद उमर, आपका आंसर नहीं आया अभी तक, आई थिंक. has not given the answer. खालिद का आ गया आंसर, आई थिंक. Let me know if you are getting stuck here, okay? Two more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes, and then you will send me whatever you have done. Okay. I just want to look what you guys are doing. Astha, Hishma, Muhammad Umar, Minashi.
Sir,
Yeah, Astha, tell me.
sir, after writing these three equations, should we divide the like third and the second equation?
नहीं, वो decide कैसे करेंगे हम?
Let's
That's
find overall order of reaction. We have to
Sorry.
find. We
Sorry,
have to
what
find
Astha?
the overall no? Order of reaction.
आप करके देखिए, like you do it. करके देखिए आप. रास्ता आपने कुछ नहीं डिवाइड किया था इतनी देर तक. आप ऐसे बैठे हुई थी, हम बस इंतजार करती सर पूछे हमसे. अगर कोई अटक रहा है तो फिर आस्था.
Yes, sir, I'm not able to do the next step after this.
नेक्स्ट स्टेप क्या करना है? ठीक है. What about Hishma and Minashi?
Run stuck.
ठीक है. Hishma, what about you?
So I'm not able to do.
ठीक है. तो आप लोगों ने मतलब कुछ ट्राई किया या कुछ ट्राई भी नहीं किया? आस्था, टेल मी. कुछ ट्राई किया आपने आस्था?
No, sir, like roughly, I divided the 3 by 2. That's it.
ठीक है, किया ना आपने 3/2 भेजिए ना, देखते हैं. ठीक है. देखिए, इतना तो पता है आप लोग को, हिश्मा, आस्था एंड मीनाक्षी, कि डिवाइड करना है. करेक्ट. तो डिवाइड कीजिए ना. मतलब 3 है आपके पास, कितना परमुटेशन हो जाएगा? मैक्सिमम आप जो मतलब आंसर निकालने के लिए कोशिश कर सकते हैं. नहीं भी आ रहा तो फिर मतलब पूरा सारे अगर आप मेथड दीजिएगा तो 3 into 2 दैट मींस इट इज इक्वल टू 6 कॉम्बिनेशन बनेंगे. करेक्ट? यस और नो? 6 बनेंगे ना? 3 फैक्टोरियल आई थिंक, राइट. एक आपका होगा 2/3. हाँ, मतलब 2/3 और 3/2 तो एक ही हो जाएगा. एक आप क्या क्या नहीं, 3 ही बनेगा फिर तो. आई ऑल्सो हैव टू हाफ इट. 3 आपके पास केसेस बन सकते हैं. आप 1/2 करके देखिए आंसर आ रहा नहीं आ रहा है. 2/3 करके देखिए आंसर आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है. वो भी नहीं हो रहा तो 1/3 करके देखिए आंसर आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है. इसके अलावा तो कोई और केस नहीं हो सकता ना? आस्था, इश्माइल, मीनाक्षी, टेल मी.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, तो हम नहीं बताने वाले हैं अभी आप लोग. ठीक है, ये क्या करना है, तीनों कीजिए आप लोग. वो तीनों रिएक्शंस तो आप लोग लिख सकते हैं ना, उसके बाद कैंसलिंग वगैरह कर सकते हैं, राइट? हिश्मा, मीनाक्षी, टेल मी। Yes or
So
no?
1/2 and 2/1 is same only, no?
हाँ, 1/2 और 2/1 से तो सेम ही आंसर आएंगे ना, तो मतलब कुछ उनका कोई फर्क नहीं है दोनों में, इसलिए हमने लिखा है 1/2, 2/3 एंड 1/3। यू जस्ट हैव 3 डिफरेंट केसेस, इन्हीं में से डिवाइड करके कुछ ना कुछ आंसर आपका आना चाहिए। बट आप देखिए, ये डर डर के मत कीजिएगा, हम बता रहे, ठीक है? फुल अथॉरिटी के साथ इसको कीजिए। It is just simple divisions of two different equations, nothing else. You just do this 1/2 and then send me answers, okay? जो भी आपने किया उसका हमको फोटो भेजिए। हाँ, मोहम्मद उमर सही है। Yes, yes, Mohammed Umar, that is correct. You should not. Those who have done this question, they can try this one. Asta, Minash, and Hishma, just all please stick to the this question only. बाकी लोग जो लोग कर चुके हैं वो इसको अटेम्प्ट करिए। It was an easy question कि मोहम्मद उमर, और आंसर आपका 5 मिनट पहले आ जाना चाहिए था, 5 के 10 मिनट पहले आ जाना चाहिए था। Can you show the previous question?
Sir, in this question, there's only one reactant and one product, right, sir?
There's nothing of that, like it's not specified here, anything. देखिए, आस्था आ गया ना आंसर?
Yes, sir. So is it correct?
हाँ, that is
Yeah.
correct. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes.
स्विच बोर्ड में 3 ही स्विच थे, किसी को मतलब कहीं से सो विद रिस्पेक्ट टू ए, विद रिस्पेक्ट टू बी, वो भी निकाल लिया आपने, ओवरऑल भी आपको पता चल गया, राइट? यस और नो? ओके। इसमें वॉइस लैगिंग, ब्रेकिंग कुछ हो रहा है क्या? Am I audible properly? Am I audible properly, guys? Please tell me. No. ठीक है, आई थिंक आई एम नॉट ऑडिबल. हेलो, कैन यू हियर मी गाइस? अरे हाँ ना, कुछ तो बोलिए आप. तो क्या हो गया? आस्था, हिश्मा,
Yes, sir.
नबील.
It's audible. You're audible.
Okay, sir.
तो फिर शांति बना दो जी. चलिए. So Asta, you can attempt the next one. Okay, I think I have got answer from someone else also. No, no one. Hishma and Minashi, आप लोग कर रहे हैं? Yes, Hishma and Minashi.
Yes, sir.
हिश्मा, मैथ से डर लगता है क्या आपको हिश्मा?
Yes, sir.
अरे मैथ कुछ नहीं है. देखिए, मैथ इज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एक तो सिर्फ काउंटिंग है. ठीक है, मैथ इज नथिंग. मैथ इज जस्ट काउंटिंग एंड सम एलैबोरेट मेथड्स टू काउंट थिंग्स. एंड दूसरा, इट इज अ टूल टू सेव स्पेस एंड टाइम. लोग लिखते थे 2+2, तो उसको क्या कर दिया? 4 कर दिया. 2 × 2, उसको क्या करते हैं? 2 का स्क्वायर कर दिया. हमको लिखना पड़ता है x + x + x, ऐसे लिखते हैं हम लोग. इसको क्या करते हैं? 3x कर दिया. ठीक है. So it is nothing. Math is just a tool to save time and space. और कुछ नहीं है. मैथ से इतना ज्यादा डरने की जरूरत नहीं है. काउंटिंग अगर आपको आती है ना अच्छे से, जैसे आपके पास like there are multiple ways to count it, right? ठीक है. तो काउंटिंग जहां पे भी आपको दिखे ना कोई चीज काउंट करने का, तो उसके लिए आप क्रिएटिव हो जाइए कि हम किस किस तरह से इसको काउंट कर सकते हैं. मैथ आपका ठीक हो जाएगा. ओके फाइन. हाँ मीनाक्षी, तो
Yes, sir.
आया ना आंसर आपका? तो बी तो आ गया सही. क्या लगता है आपको ए क्या होगा? व्हाट विल बी द वैल्यू फॉर ए?
3.
ए के लिए देखिए. अरे ऐसे आया ना मीनाक्षी, देखिए
1.
बस. ठीक है. इसमें आप भेजिएगा आपने क्या क्या किया अभी तक ऊपर वाले सवाल में. ओके सलमान. Hishma, can you send whatever you have done, Hishma, please? आगे भी तो सवाल करना है ना. Nabil Ahmed, correct for the question here also. Hishma, what happened? Hishma, can you please turn your mic on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Hishma, hello.
Yes, sir.
आप भेजिएगा नहीं क्या? आपने क्या किया अभी तक? हम इतनी देर से बोल रहे हैं आपको. Please send me whatever you have done, Ishma. Mohammed Umar, that is correct. रेशमा ये बहुत टाइम हो रहा है, पर आप क्यों नहीं भेज रही? जल्दी आंसर भेजिए ना. Just send me whatever you have done, I'm asking. आप उसमें भी इतना टाइम लगा रहे हैं. क्या फोन अटक गया? क्या हो गया रेशमा? Can you guys hear me? Tell me. आप लोग को आवाज आ रही मेरी?
Yes, sir.
रेशमा, can you please turn your mic on now? What happened? Reshma, are you not there? Chaliye, I think Reshma is not here. Now, please do this question, guys, all of you. जिन्होंने कर लिया उनके लिए ठीक है. Please do this question. I think everyone got the answer for the previous one. Do this question and send the answers.
Sir, is the answer I sent correct?
Yeah, correct. That is correct. I said na, Nabil Ahmed, your answer is correct. Muhammad Umar, your answer is also correct. Saif, your answer is also correct. We have like 1 more minute and then I will discuss this question. Okay. So look here. In this question, they are saying a reaction is of second order with respect to its reactant. Now, this reactant, it is like kind of telling me that it is only my rate expression will be, I'm just thinking about this reaction, imaginary reaction A giving B, and they are saying that R is equal to the rate constant K into the concentration of A squared. Now, In the first case, what is happening? If the concentration of the reactant is doubled, so if I double this reactant concentration, so what I'm going to get? So I'm going to get on doubling. I'm going to get K into, this is R2, okay? K into 2A square. So this will be equal to K into A square into 2. So as you can see, this rate come, sorry, 2 square, 4. 2 square will be there, my bad. R into 4. So the first one will become 4 times. Second, on half, R3 is equal to K into A by 2 square, which will be equal to K A square upon 1 by 4. 4 times when I half it. Write this down. Then we'll do one more question. Done everyone? Yes, please tell me, guys. Is everyone done? Okay. Right. Now here we have a data. Now in the previous case, they were saying that it is getting doubled, it is getting half. Now they have given you exact data. They have given you what? The exact data. So first of all, you see this complete question, and they are saying this is my reaction, and this is the concentration that I have taken, and this is the rate of disappearance of N2O5. This is the rate of disappearance of N2O5. They're asking what is the order of reaction, what is the rate constant you have to calculate in terms of number, and what is the rate like expression, and you have to give everything there, like what is the order of this reaction also. Now in this case, what is happening? N2O5. So I will write this whole thing as rate is equal to 1 by 2 of minus the change in the concentration of N2O5 divided by change in time. Now, rate of disappearance of N2O5 is given when you have the first experiment, the second experiment, and the third experiment. Okay, so in all of these cases, it is going to be different. Now, what I will do first of all is I will convert this rate of disappearance to the rate of reaction. As I can see that rate of reaction is equal to the rate of disappearance of N2O5 divided by 2. Can all of you see that? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys. Can all of you see that?
Yes, sir.
Right. So for this, I will write rate. For the first case, the rate is equal to how much? 34 by 2, which is equal to 17 into 10 to the power minus 5. This will be 12.5 into 10 to the power minus 5. And this will be, in the third case, it will be 9 into 10 to the power minus 5. Can all of you see that? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys. Any problem here? This is the rate of reaction for different experiments. In the first case, when you have 1.3 to 10 power minus 2 concentration, then this is the rate of reaction. When I am decreasing it, can you see that? When I am decreasing the rate, when I'm decreasing the initial concentration, the rate is also decreasing. When I'm further decreasing the rate, when I'm further decreasing the concentration, the rate is again decreasing. Can all of you see that? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys.
Yes, sir.
Any problem in this? Any problem in this till here?
No.
No, no? Okay, fine. And this is also my part of table. Okay. Now, again, we have to do the same thing. We have to divide So my rate expression will look something like this initially. R is equal to K into the concentration of N2O5 to the power, let us say, some n here. Okay. Now, if I, what do you think? What should I divide? Which one to which one? कहाँ पे आपको लग रहा है cancellation हो जाएगा? What number should I divide? Which number equation to which number equation? Tell me, guys. You can't think of anything, just divide 1 by 2. Okay. So we are going to divide what? 1 by 2. So we'll have 17 into 10 to the power minus 5, which is equal to K into the concentration here of N2O5 is, no, I don't need to write the brackets here because I have the number actually. So I will write it like this, 1.3, 1.13, my bad. 13 into 10 to the power minus 2 to the power n. Now divided by, we have 0.84, no, 12.5 into 10 to the power minus 5, K into 0.84 into 10 to the power minus 2 to the power n. Now I can cancel a few things here. I can cancel this by this. I can cancel the k's here. I can also cancel here. Please write 17 upon 12.5 will be equal to 1.13 to the power n into 10 to the power minus 2 n divided by 0.84 to the power n into 10 to the power minus 2n. Now this 10 to the power minus 2n can also be cancelled here. Right, guys? Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Now we have 17 upon 12.5, which is equal to 1.13 divided by 0.84 whole to the power n. Now we need to solve for n. Yes or no, guys? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
बताइए इसके आगे कैसे होगा? think. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कैसे करेंगे? यहाँ पे पावर n है ना, n पावर है यहाँ पे.
Sir, first we can make their zeros equal, sir. Like 170 by 125 is equal to 113 by 84 the whole raised to n.
ठीक है, whatever works है ना, ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं. जिस तरह से आपको कंफर्टेबल, जो भी नंबर कंफर्टेबल लग रहा हो ना उसमें चेंज कर लीजिए. सो पीपल विल फील कंफर्टेबल लाइक दिस 125 which is equal to 113 divided by 84 to the power n. Now basically we have not changed anything, we have just converted the numbers जिसमें हम लोग कंफर्टेबल हो, है ना. डेसिमल पॉइंट पे कोई भी कंफर्टेबल नहीं होता जब डेसिमल और फ्रैक्शंस मिल जाते हैं तो. So that is why we have just converted. Now what we have to do? You need to actually divide it. There is nothing else you can do here. Okay, you have to actually divide it and tell me. So divide at least till like 0.1 से आप ऐसे करके देखिए. So 125 and 170. If you will divide it, then it is going to be how much? 1 point.
So
125. This will give me how much?
1.36.
1.36. Can
Yes.
anyone confirm that? Okay, 1.36. And what about this? Just do it 1.36 now. Is it coming same?
1.35.
1.35. So can I say that both of these are approximately equal,
Yes.
right? Okay, so I can write 170 upon 125 can also be written as 113 upon
1.
81, right? So therefore, n is equal to 1. Or if you got this, yes or no, please tell me, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what they're asking, first of all, order of reaction you have calculated. Rate constant they are asking. So what is my rate law? Rate law is equal to R is equal to K into the concentration of N2O5 to the power 1. Now you take any of the case. Let us take the first case. Yeah, first case is fine. Yeah, third case कौन सा ले? Third case लेते हैं. सही सी number है उसमें है ना? So in the third case, the concentration of N2O5 is 0.62. So K will be equal to how much? The rate upon the concentration of N2O5. You can take any one of the case. आप rate रख दीजिए 9 into 10 to the power minus 9 into 10 to the power minus 5, which is moles per liter per second, divided by concentration of N2O5 is 0.62. 0.62 into 10 to the power minus 2 moles per liter. As you can see, आपका जो rate constant है, that is also coming to be second inverse, which is perfectly aligned with my order. N is equal to 1. So what will be this equal to? The rate constant will be equal to how much? Tell me, guys. This will be 9 upon 0.62.
14.5 negative.
अब इसको divide कर लीजिएगा. So this will come somewhere around how much?
14.5 something, sir.
14.5. ठीक है, बस. Then rate law expression तो आपका ये 13.10 to the minus 2 हो जाएगा ये. ठीक है, -2 या -2.
Sir, can you show the question one minute, please?
Let me know when you guys are done. हो जाए तो बताइएगा please.
Done, sir.
Done everyone?
No,
No
sir.
one
no.
minute, sir.
हाँ ठीक है लिखिए. अच्छा एक चेंज कर लीजिएगा बस जिन लोगों ने लिखे है ना. For the rate constant it will be per minute. Okay, if you look here it is moles per liter per minute, so this will be also minute inverse, not per second. हो गया सबका? सबने लिख लिया?
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay, chalo. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Okay, I will give you some more numericals, similar type of numericals. Okay, and then in the next class we will move on to the next topic, in which we will talk about the integrated rate law equations and the graph of different order of reactions, first order, second order, zero order. These three orders we are going to do. रेट लॉ तो लिखा ना मोहम्मद उमर हम लोगों ने. This one. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care, guys.
Thank you, sir. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you,
So
sir.
could you show the part where I missed? I'll take the screenshot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.